I'm WUSA9 Weather Watch Meteorologist Topper Shutt. We've got back-to-back Weather Watch alerts on Thursday and on Friday. So first things first, let's go through why we issue Weather Watch alerts. Okay, it has to satisfy one of these. Well, in this case, it's satisfying all three. I mean, life-threatening weather is possible because we have a wintry mix west of town tomorrow morning. You may have to change your plans. We already know a bunch of folks that have changed plans leaving town by car and rearranging air flights. And then a dynamic situation, you should check back with us frequently as the situation changes. And this has changed a little bit in terms of a little farther east for the winter precip on Thursday morning. So that's when you see a weather watch alert, that's what we're talking about. And again, in this case, it satisfied all three. Okay, let's go through the threats. We've got them all. Heavy rain, moderate. Wintry mix, high. Snow, moderate. Damaging winds, moderate. I would probably put snow now in the low range for the immediate metro, but certainly moderate to high west of I-81, especially for early Thursday morning. Winter weather advisories there, I'll show those to you in a second, and winter storm warnings for the mountains. For the mountains, certainly a high risk for snow. Pretty good thumping before it changes over. So how does that translate into impacts? Well, flooding is certainly on the tail. We talked about that last night. Wet commutes, yeah. And in this case, getting out of Dodge for the holidays, high. Power outage is low, but on the table because we are looking at some damaging winds. And then slick roads, we'll say low to moderate. I think there'll be some flash freezing on a Friday, and there could be some snow squalls that just might snow long enough and hard enough to overcome the melting and to make roads slick. Maybe not for the whole night, but just for that time. Kind of like a summer cold front pushing through and you get some big time summer thunder showers. Well, this Arctic front, it's a serious Arctic front. We'll squeeze all the moisture out, and some of that will be in the form of some snow. You might even hear thunder snow. It's that dynamic. Okay, travel. Tomorrow, 95 is wet. If you leave early in the morning, you can probably outrun the storm through New York and Boston, unless everybody else is trying to do that. Now, this is snow and blue, and this mix here is a wintry mix, and that's just west of town. So we said this for the last couple of days. We want you off of I-68 Thursday morning and off of I-81. It will be slippery. It really will be slippery and dangerous. So keep that in mind. If you can just delay until Thursday afternoon, much better. Now, to the Midwest, this has always been the problem. We've got snow in Chicago, St. Louis, bitterly cold air in Minneapolis, 4 below, 7 below in Bismarck. It shifted a little bit, so not as much snow for Chicago, but the problem is in terms of blizzard warnings, and we think there will be some blizzard warnings issued Thursday night, it'll just be snow blowing around. Blizzard warnings are all about visibility, under, I think, 1/8 of a mile for Midwest standards. So that's the problem there. So flying in and out of there, if you're not there by tonight, you're going to have some tough times getting into O'Hare or Midway. South and east. This has actually improved a little bit. A little bit of sun in New Orleans. Atlanta and Hartsfield just has clouds but no showers. Some storms possible. Orlando and Miami, but not a big deal. The problem could be Houston and Dallas with strong winds. That could affect air travel. Out west, pretty quiet though. I mean, we got this big storm off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. Wind in Portland, maybe some snow again in Seattle. Could snow 2 days in a row. Cloudy in San Francisco, but dry. And then nice in LA, nice in Salt Lake, and bitterly cold in Denver. Oh, Denver went from 0 to 1. Big warm up there. But quiet in terms of weather, in terms of flying out to the west. So that's good. Now, low temperatures tonight. These are critical. 34 downtown, but a lot of upper 20s. And some of that cold air will be trapped as this moisture moves in. That's why we're looking at snow kicking to sleet and freezing rain. This is, again, not a pure snow event because the cold air is moving out as the moisture moves in. Okay. This is our local model, and I like this for the most part. I'm going to show you 2 models here. This is 10 o'clock tonight. So just cold tonight, clouds coming in. Temps already below freezing, north and west of town. And then by dawn, we've got a mix and rain in town. I think this line, so this magenta or pink, is the mix of snow, sleet, or freezing rain. I think that should be another, 10 miles, 15 miles east. I think it could be as close as Fairfax and maybe even Gaithersburg, even though they're showing rain here. Snow out to the west of I-81 in the mountains. The blue is snow. And this is a pretty good area of snow. See the darker shades of blue? Can you pick that up? So that's moderate snowfall. So just between about 7 o'clock and about 10 o'clock, we could get a good thumping of snow out toward Petersburg and Cumberland, and you are under a winter storm warning for snow and also for ice. In the meantime, back at the ranch here, heavy rain in the metro, 8:30, just miserable. Look at all the orange and the yellow. That's heavy rain. Temps now in the 40s. And notice most everything went to rain even west of I-81. So that winter weather, that's why I say if you can hold off being on I-81 until the afternoon and 68 till the afternoon, you'll be in much better shape because temperatures above freezing. 48 by tomorrow evening, still some pretty good rains. But then tomorrow night, it kind of tapers off to showers, and then boom, here comes the Arctic front. So we lose the moisture with the big Midwest storm, and then we just have to concentrate on the cold front coming through Friday. And this is Friday at 6 a.m. 42 downtown, but snow already east of I-81. Boom. By 8 o'clock, it's snowing downtown, temps around 34, but again, it can snow faster than it can melt, so it's possible we could have a little flash freeze problem even inside the Beltway on Friday. That's again at 8 o'clock. Best news of all, it gets out of here by 9:30, 10 o'clock. So this model was holding on to snow, if you remember, until 4 or 5 o'clock Friday evening. Now it says less snow and boom, it's gone by about 10 o'clock. Temps continue to tumble. I mean, by lunchtime, temps are in the teens in Frederick and Leesburg and Gaithersburg. Those aren't wind chill temps. Those are actual temps. 5 above in Cumberland. Check this out. It's 6 below in Oakland by lunchtime on Friday. Now, here's another model, and I like this because it has, you see how it has this line a little further east, the magenta, the mix, has it almost to Fairfax right there. I like that. I think you could actually just kind of take this and slice it right up to 72 and has more snow either side of I-81. I like that. But it too, by 9 o'clock, has heavy snow, Martinsburg, Winchester, Cumberland, but now rain approaching I-81. And then boom, it goes mostly to rain by 1 o'clock, heavy rain in the metro, and then by evening, it's rain everywhere. So during the afternoon, it kicks to rain, even I think in Cumberland and Petersburg, and quite possibly even all the way to Oakland. Again, a little bit of a break. This is Thursday at 11 o'clock, a little bit of a break between the departing big Midwest storm and the approach of the cold front on Friday. So I kind of like the rapid update model. Now, these have been expanded a little bit. So now winter weather advisories include western Loudoun County, all of Frederick County, and northern Fauquier County. And then in white, this is the winter storm warning for Petersburg, Romney, and also Cumberland. That essentially is from 4 a.m. until Thursday evening when, again, even those areas are going to get just plain old-fashioned rain. So this just updated, and so we're looking at the old donut here. Nothing in the metro, some snow east, and a lot of snow to the west. Now, you have to take this with a grain of salt because when the models model out snowfall, they assume every flake will stick. Well, that's not going to be the case. It has accumulating snow north of Gaithersburg, Frederick, Hagerstown, and certainly in the mountains. And this essentially will fall, no doubt about that. What falls Thursday morning will all stick because it's been so cold of late. European model, sticking to its guns. Nothing in the immediate metro, maybe a little bit along I-81, and then all in the mountains. And again, lion's share of that is Thursday morning. Okay, we can't forget about rainfall. Look at this. This is crazy. 2 inches from the NAM, everybody else an inch plus. Now, I got to tell you that I think it was, today's Wednesday, it was about a week ago that this storm was a blizzard for us, and all of that would have been snow. That's how much it's changed in the last week. Okay, so there's the rainfall. Walking around today on the yard, it's not frozen solid, but it's a little crusty. So we're going to have a lot of runoff with this rain. So we have a flood watch for lower Montgomery County, Fairfax, Prince William, D.C., Prince George's, and points to the north and east through Baltimore, 1 to 2 inches of rain. So that's something else we have to watch out for. That's a Thursday problem, okay? Now, timeline. Let's go through this. 6 a.m. to noon, we've got the brief mix to rain north and west. Now, by that I mean maybe as close in as Fairfax, Leesburg. A mix along and west of I-81. Stay off of I-68 and I-81, please. Now, noon to 6 p.m. Rain continues. Heavy at times. Street flooding is possible. Mixed to rain in the mountains. Even in the mountains by 6 p.m., I think it's all rain. By 6 p.m. to midnight, a break. Rain to showers, steadier rising temps, 40s to possibly low 50s. And then here comes the front. 6 a.m. to noon, winds west-southwest, turning west-northwest at 20 to 40 miles an hour with falling temps. Some accumulations possible and slick spots, okay? And then in the afternoon, snow showers and probably before noon. Wind chills now 0 to 10 above and still some slick spots. So, hope you join us tonight at 11. We'll have brand new data in. The model I showed you with the snowfall was the afternoon run. That's usually a little drier run. So we'll look to see if that model comes back and brings some accumulating snow in the metro area. But we're going to keep you posted on this. Again, a weather watch alert for Thursday and for Friday. If you're a weather watcher, get ready. We'll need your pictures both days.